so I asked, can I?
Hey, could count on my power, hey, look at my dogs from. It was way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, how she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Hey, can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Wait. Need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's both to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Hey, can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I?
Today, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in April. From LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. This is Hines. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Burrow will throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They run with Hines.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
He's brought down.
T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, Burrow, open receiver. That's Caden Smith, the tight end. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
That's good for a Colts.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25.
Joe Burrow's sack.
They'll try to capitalize on play number 11 of this opening drive. 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd down.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And the Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested, because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
And his kick is good. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0.
Colts 3, Jets nothing.
No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
So here come the Jets for their initial possession of the game. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
Before the game, when I said hello to him, I tried to give him a little dap, but he wouldn't give me any, and I thought he was snubbing me. Then I realized he's keeping all that flame to himself. How about the week he had last week? AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler.
Number 30, Austin.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Now Eckler. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of people are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
It's a gain of 8.
They run the option on 2nd down.
At the 34-yard line.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Looked like a pretty smart decision that time to keep the football by the quarterback.
It was, because you saw how the runner got swarmed. So you got to pull the ball from his arms, keep it yourself, and get what you can. And the most underrated player on this play is the running back, because even if he doesn't have the ball, he has to act like he does in order to attract the defense.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
A 6-yard pickup.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. We've got an injury, and that's to the wide receiver, T.Y. Hilton, who is yet to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he connects with Ebron. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Jets.
Here is Eckler. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Austin Eckler, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jets have taken the lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Here's Cohen now to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
At the 49-yard.
Now it's Burrow. On the slant, complete to Hopkins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Hines. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and...
Burrow looking to pass. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Play action. It's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He connected on his first, this from 41. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
Jets 7. Colts 6.
So 2 first-quarter field goal attempts for him, and he's converted on both.
I like the positive right there. 2 for 2. Got the points on the board. The negative side is they didn't score touchdowns. And, of course, going forward in this game, that's going to be the aim. And hopefully he'll be kicking extra points instead.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
26. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll look to throw. Connection made with Chenault. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Complete to LaVisca Chenault. A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, New York.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
Jets 7, Colts 6.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running
lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
That's complete to his running back, Evans. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
New York.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Austin Eckler, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
Austin Eckler leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Jerry Hughes too strong as he's in for the sack.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd down. 3rd and
now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
But it brings up 4th down.
They'll run for it with Eckler. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. 1st down, and they stick with Eckler. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll run here with Eckler. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Austin Eckler, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Fabian Moreau.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Makes the score Jets 10, Colts 6.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
Take over 1st and 10.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They'll start on the ground with Hines. Preston Smith there on the stop. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
7-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Quinnen Williams just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, that allows your blitzers to get there.
They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Mike Evans and the rest of the offensive unit heading back out there now. The early returns for him, very good to start this season. Interesting to see if he can keep up that torrid pace.
Yeah, when you're talking about averaging 100 yards a game as a receiver,
Extrapolate that over 16 games, and you're having a monster season. So, yeah, you love what he's doing early, but I think it's got to go back to the offseason, doesn't it? It's got to go back to the roots, spending time with the guy who's going to throw the ball to him, spending time watching tape, spending time reading defenses, and, of course, getting himself ready to play.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Draw play, it's Eckler. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
A gain of 14. First down.
Going on the ground with Eckler. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory.
The ball carrier.
Tackle made there by Bilal Nichols.
At the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got Evans. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
When Mike Evans sees man coverage, I don't think he's the only guy who gets excited. I'll guarantee the guy throwing the ball does, because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size and frame. They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
16 yards, a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On the ground, it's Eckler. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. It's their quarterback. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jets will extend their lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Let's take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday press it a little bit. This might be the case.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
On the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And that will be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
46 yards.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working
working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around. Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Burrow. That's taken in by Duvernay.
Burrow's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the Jets.
Now Burrow. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Goal at the 7-yard line.
And Burrow going to throw again. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Nyheim Hines, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown. And this one through the uprights and good. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. 13. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm, throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing.
And we'll see if that continues. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. That's into the hands of Eckler. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. To the right side to Eric Ebron. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
On the coverage.
Going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
4th down.
So you want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Jets 17.
And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the 2nd half. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails,
less of a field goal attempt for him.
The ball carrier.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He continues to deliver a 1st down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
Jets 1st down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. On play action, they'll throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
On the return, the Colts take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open man is Duvernay. Burrow, 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now it's Hines. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game,
and he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football and not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See who can drive the bus here again on this drive.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route.
and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Evans has it left side. That one good for 12 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll set up a throw. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 19. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch.
The pass. That
catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
At the 17-yard line.
Connection made with Chenault. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
The ball carrier. He was brought down.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
On the give, this is Eckler. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to pick up the 1st with Eckler. Oh, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
This has not been a fun game for this defense. They've definitely had their share of struggles, but they needed to make a play right there, and they finally get it done on 3rd and goal.
So on 4th down, on comes the Jets kicker, Cairo Santos. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will get the lead up to 14.
27, Colts 13.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
The Colts set to take over here offensively. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's something out there. There got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Open man is Kirk, complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Hines. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
Second and 11 at the 41. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 16 yards, a first down.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. This is Hines. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 2nd and 11. Now it's Burrow. Fighting through pressure. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Olivier Vernon. What persistence, and that persistence pays off. Tracks him down for a 19-yard loss. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. Now Burrow loses the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that, and that's what they've done all game long.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Here's Cohen now to return. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
On the return, the Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 28.
Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Now the point after try for Santos. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Cohen now to return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 28.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. On the slant, complete to Hopkins. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 30.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down.
Quickly to Kelsey.
And he'll get up to the... It's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Jets, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll be back home next week to take on the Denver.
Kick it and go. Kick it and go. Hit it up with a stiff arm, spin move in zone.